Hi everyone, today we're doing our second store audit. How does it stack up against our checklist? Let's find out together. Before we get started, let me introduce myself in case you are new to my channel. My name is Blanca from TeacherTechFiles.com and I'm a learning strategist from Las Vegas. And on this channel, I show you how to use technology to help simplify your day-to-day teacher tasks. And we also talk about how to be successful on Teachers Pay Teachers. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, so if you haven't downloaded your free new store setup checklist, pause the video and go download it now. You can print it out or pull it up on your iPad and help audit this store right along with me. The name of the store we'll be auditing today is Designing Diversely. The owner of the store is Lesli and she reached out to me via Instagram. Lesli has been teaching for 22 years in kinder all the way through 5th and was also a curriculum specialist. She did, however, leave teaching last year to pursue a career in another area. She told me she opened her store in July of 2020, so she's been open for about 9 months now. Lesli said that initially she opened her store just to see what would come out of it. She didn't know anything about setting it up, but thought she'd give it a go anyway. Lesli said that initially she just set up her store to see what would come out of it. She didn't know anything about setting it up, but was surprised that her store started taking off after just a few months. After she saw potential in her store, she started taking it more seriously and started thinking about it as a business. Her goal is to do TPT full-time and just earn a little bit more month after month. Honestly, Lesli's story is very similar to mine and maybe even yours as well. It seems like most of the TPT sellers I talk to kind of start uploading resources to TPT just to see if we'll get any bites. And when they start selling, we become encouraged to keep going. That's why I'm passionate about encouraging other teachers to get started on TPT, because I think it's a really safe place to dip our toes into selling digital resources and start getting some passive income since it requires very little overhead to get started. All right, so let's take a look at our store and see how we can help. We're gonna start with the first category, which is overall look and design. Remember that this overall look and design is all about brand recognition. You want people to know which products are yours so that they can buy from you since they know your brand produces high quality products. The first thing I'm looking for in this category is custom logos and banners. Right off the bat, I'm super impressed with your logos and banners. I absolutely love your big banner right up front here. I can tell you have an eye for design and you did a really great job when designing your banners and logo. These look professionally designed to me. And by the way, if your weakness is banner design like mine is, I would consider using a website like Fiverr.com to have someone create one for you for very little money. I've used Fiverr before for other parts of my business, but I'm currently looking for someone to redo my own banners, so maybe I'll make a video of the process of hiring out through Fiverr. And by the way, this video is not sponsored. I wish it was, but it's not. Looking at her logo, I think it is simple and beautiful, but best of all, it's easy to read. Normally, I caution on using script fonts for logos, but in this case, I think it really works. I think it works because the logo only has one word that is in script. The word is spaced out evenly and it is large enough to read easily, even at this small size. Okay, next we're looking to see if she has a definable brand and cohesive product covers. These two sort of go hand in hand. Scrolling down under bestsellers, I can see that she uses very similar colors, so you can tell she's branded her store very well. I can tell that all of these products are designed by the same person because the layout is very similar for each cover. She's got the chunky black letters followed by the thinner ones and then followed by the product image. It's her template and it works. If I had to be really picky, I would say that the covers with the pink text at the top stand out as being different from the rest of the covers. They're the only ones that look like they may have been created by a different person, just because the majority of them have the black chunky font first, not the pink font. What do you guys think so far? Do you agree with my observations and suggestions? Let me know in the comments below. All right, next we're moving to the second category, which is the store's organization. We want to check for custom categories, amount of products, and that she has a high quality freebie. It looks like Lesli has plenty of custom categories, so if I were a buyer, I could easily see what she has to offer and see if she has what I'm looking for. Total, she has 197 products, which is awesome. I'm guessing you are getting quite a few sales just by the amount of products that you have. On that same note, I do see that you have 107 followers, which seems a little bit low to me considering the amount of products that you have. I'm wondering if you do any marketing outside of TPT to bring in more followers. I know that getting followers is not the main goal here, but it is good to try to increase it as much as possible because they get a direct email from TPT every time that you upload a new product, which could result in more sales. Let's jump back up and take a look at her freebie. It looks like it's a simple parent-teacher conference reminder. From looking at the products that you offer, you seem to have a lot of fun digital products, and since digital is so big right now, I would actually suggest switching your freebie to one of your cheaper digital products or a small part of one of your more expensive digital products. This way people can gauge the quality of your work on your larger, pricier products and be more willing to buy them now that they've gotten a chance to try one out. All right, the last category on my TPT setup for success checklist are the product descriptions. I made a whole video on how to write product descriptions that convert to sales. So if you're curious about how to write yours, be sure to check out that video after this. I'll link it below. I'm gonna pick a random resource here to look at the product description. Let's look at one of your best sellers here, Secret Student Behavior Management Activity. Right away, I can see that it is pretty easy to read. You have a quick list of what the product includes right at the top, which is good because, like I've mentioned before, teachers don't want to read large paragraphs. We like bullet points that are straight to the point. I also like that you wrote down how to use this product for both in-person and during distance learning. It makes it really clear to teachers that this product can be used in both environments, which makes them feel like they're getting a better value for their money. I would make this little section right here bolded, just like the rest of them though. It looks like she also has a lot of other products cross-listed here, but I'm almost wondering if there are too many. What do you guys think? I feel like maybe 5 or 6 is a good number, but that might just be a personal preference. Now the last thing I'm looking for is a way to contact her, which I don't really see. I did notice that you have a link to your store right here. However, when I clicked on it, it didn't automatically have me following you. So I think that you aren't using your direct follow link. If you go to your dashboard and click on the share follow link next to your profile, I would put that link in your product descriptions instead. If you share this direct follow link and a potential buyer clicks on it, they will automatically start following your store. It would just be easier to gain those followers because the way you have it now, they would need to go back to your store and then know to click on the top to follow your store. I'm willing to bet that your store is pretty successful. I think you're ready to start an email list if you don't already have one. I use MailChimp because it's free, so that's something that you could look into, but I'm not an email marketing expert, that's for sure. The very last thing we're going to look at here are her product previews. On this Secret Student product, I can see that she did use all 4 thumbnails, which is step 1. You always want to use all 4 thumbnails. I don't see a video preview, and you know I'm super pro video previews. I think it would be great to show this product in action using a quick video. Teachers always wonder if their class is going to like the products that we're buying for them, so you can remove that doubt if you show them your class being super excited about this, and I think they wouldn't hesitate to purchase it. All right, guys, we made it to the end of our newest store audit. This was super fun for me to do, and I hope that you enjoy these videos. If you are following along with your own checklist, please make sure to comment below and let me know if you agreed with my observations and suggestions, or if you caught something that maybe I have missed. I want to say thank you so much to Lesli for allowing me to nitpick her store, but I really hope that you found some tips that are helpful for you as well. If you'd like your store to be featured in a future store audit, please fill out the form below. I'm really looking forward to the next one, and I hope that you are too, because making these types of videos are so much fun. Anyway, keep the comments kind, and I'll see you in my other videos.